how long was that intro video not playing? I am listening to the most intense music right now. You have to listen to it. I don't know how loud it is. Probably not very loud for you. Okay, enough. Okay, I've gone for something a little bit different today. Hi. Oh, I feel like I'm a little low. Vocals! What did I say about no vocals? There we go. Okay, so this is gonna be a little tricky to say the least. Also, my mouth is weird, I know. Don't worry about it. Okay, let me make my way over to my workout equipment, as I'm sure my face goes crazy. You made yourself hot chocolate? I'm very jealous, and actually, funny story, I was going to make myself some hot chocolate tonight. So, hot chocolate twins, because I'm actually feeling, I mean, I'm not under the weather. I'm whatever, but I'm not feeling super great, and so I took some Advil, so I'm okay right now. But I'm gonna make myself some hot chocolate after this, which is gonna absolutely destroy all the calories I just burned off. But it's fine. The new 3D thing. This isn't new. This is just VC face. But anyways. Yeah, it will be a little bit more dynamic. Or weird, or just weird. One of those two things. This music is very strange. There's a running playlist, but the first song on it was like clown music, which didn't make a lick of sense to me. And also I can't actually read chat because the text is so small. So let me make it a lot bigger because I can't see it from there. Okay, and then I think this is the epic playlist. I was like, I guess this is fine. But this is my old 3D model. I've had this for quite a while. Okay, I'm sideways. There we go. Okay, this is not 3D debut, by the way, before anyone says 3D debut. I've used this model like 1,000 times and I hate it. I hate particularly like this, it looks awful. But anyways, how's everybody? It's kind of late. I usually do these workout streams in the afternoon, which is what I'll be doing the next 2 days, but yeah, it's evening for me. I guess I should actually start the workout. This is not appropriate music for this, whatever. When we get into it, maybe it'll work a little bit better. Okay, I've started my HIIT HIIT interval training. Okay, on my elliptical. Here, you can see in front of me. I feel so short compared to this on-screen elliptical. Okay, see, now you see the full power of 3D. Okay, I gotta move myself up. This is ridiculous. I look so short. You can't see me in all my tall prowess. Let me go fix that. Oh no. Hi ceiling. See, now I'm too tall though. I just can't win with this. I really just can't. Okay, that should be a little bit better, question mark. What model of heart rate monitor do I use? I use the cheapest option that was available on the Pulsoid website, and I don't recommend it. It only works if it's wet, which is really weird. The wetness like turns it on. No. Why did I say that? Okay, just ignore what I just said. You're building a VTS plugin and you're wondering what compatibility you need to consider. I believe most VTubers, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I use an app called Pulsoid, which may have an API. I looked into this. I looked into this before, and I think they have their own API. So if I were you, I would look into it. But anyways, the answer is they all have, basically there's this app called, there's this iPhone app that connects to the heart rate monitor, and it's specifically for streamers, and I'm pretty sure it has an API, so go look into Pulsoid. That's what I recommend to you as a fellow programmer. Also, I saw you in Taishi's chat, Tom. No one, by the way, if I see you in any other people's chats, if I see any of you in other VTubers chats, I always notice. I always notice. You cannot escape my eye. I am in most chats. You also saw me. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching until just you know, a second ago when I had to start streaming. But yeah. Okay, I'm actually on the elliptical again. I love Taishi too. He said he wanted to talk with software developers, and I said, oh, so please, okay, by the way, on this topic, when I cold tweet at big, or not being big, just other creators, and I'm just like, hi person, you want to do this thing? Do not perceive it. There's a couple of creators I really want to like at and just be like, just do not perceive it. And I'm actually directly after Taishi's debut, I'm gonna at him, so do not perceive it. It's not even a hustle or grind. It's just like, I like working with people who, now this is proper music for a workout. I like if you're friends with Taishi and Taishi's asking for, I don't think Taishi is on a shortage of software developers to talk with, but if he's like, hey Tom, do you know any content creators or otherwise who like make stuff? You'd say, yeah, there's this girl, her name's Lua Lucky. She makes all kinds of weird stuff. There you go. So I mean, you guys watch my streams, you know, I love talking about the ins and outs of VTubing. I really do. And the idea of talking, sorry, I'm getting winded now. The idea of talking with someone who has like a completely different perspective on VTubing from me, as far as a translator and like all the tech that goes into like MChat and stuff and live TL, it's so interesting. I would love to hear about it. I haven't even worked up a sweat in months. I'm so unwell. Oh boy. But anyway. anyways, I've found, just speaking generally about like, you know, creating opportunity, whether that's with collabs or whatever your goal is, I guess. As far as I'm concerned, like, as long as you're sincere and genuine and wanting to talk with people for the right reasons, you know, you haven't exercised since you injured your knee 2 months ago. Oh no, I hope you're okay. That's not good. I've been having a lot of tooth troubles recently, and actually I'm finally going, not finally, I've already been to see a dentist, but I didn't like what they had to say, and I don't trust my dentist, so I'm going to see a second dentist this week, and I'm very excited about it. Now, that said, I say excited about it, even though I'm probably gonna maybe have to get a root canal, but whatever. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I might have to cancel the Star Wars stream. We'll see. You no longer have muscles? Who cares if you have muscles? Exercising is just for your health. I exercise because I don't want to die at 50. That's why I exercise. Oh boy. And so, I was talking about creating opportunity. So, someone in chat, we were talking about luck or something, and someone said, some say luck is just being good at seeing opportunities when they're afforded to you. You're devoid of flesh. Oh, true. Oh, true. You're a skeleton. Oh, that's true. It's right there in the name. For me, it's not necessarily like seeing opportunity and knowing when to take it. I take a very, let's say, scattershot approach. I have many goals and somehow try to work towards all of them at the same time. And some of them make headway, some of them don't. But strangely, this method has worked extremely well for me in life. Maybe because my goals are somewhat closely aligned, like they're all in the same direction. You know, I mean, in the instance that I've worked for companies that I admired, you know, for like most of my life, that kind of thing. You know, dream goals accomplished, in my opinion, too early in life, and which left me somewhat empty. I know that sounds weird, but it's like, okay, think about it. Like you're young, you're a young person, and you have achieved the goal that you wanted, like the big dream goal, right? Like, I've always wanted to work for this, like, I love this company, I love the stuff they make, I love the games or shows or whatever the fuck they make. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. And then you suddenly work for them and you're like, wait, where the hell do I go from here? And so anyways, my point is that, like, you gotta, I constantly have 1,000 mini ropes attached to my body, pulling me in all kinds of different directions, which are vaguely all in the same direction. And sometimes I see that like one of those ropes is a little more taut, so I just give that a little pull. You know, that's a weird metaphor. But anyways, that's why I do so many different things that are so weirdly different, but mostly just because I like making stuff. And I think, wouldn't that be a funny idea? I still have on my list that I really want to make. There's just like the random physics sim that's just really squishy KFP employees that are like circles. And it doesn't even have a purpose. I just want to see it. And it's still on my to-do list. I don't know why or if I'll ever do that. but it's sitting there mocking me now. Trying to exercise while all the oxygen in my blood is going to my limbs and not my brain is kind of difficult, but at least it keeps me preoccupied from the pain that I feel, so that's good. Now that said, as far as the, trying to do a bunch of different things at once, a lot of people, and I mean my friends, a lot of my friends have criticized this, actually. They're like, jack of all trades, master of none, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, but also, like, what's so great about being a master? Like, okay, I've dedicated 10 years of my life to basket weaving. I'm a master basket weaver. But what about that song I wanted to write 10 years ago? What happened to that? I don't accept no when it comes to the things I want to do. Like, that only, of course, rely on me, the projects I want to do. I will make time. I will not sleep. I will put off washing my clothes. I wear clean clothes. I just put off doing the laundry. It's fine to get this to work on all the projects that I want to work on. And I don't know. I saw recently that there was some VTuber who had become somewhat popular and then graduated, and she wrote why she was graduating, and it was literally like, I've never actually wanted to be a content creator. This is basically all for clout. I don't like content creating. I'm just gonna graduate now. And I was like, what an extremely wild way to go out. And I don't know. For me, like I've always said streaming for me is kind of secondary, is icing on the cake to the actual things I make. I have a full-time day job, yes. Forgot to mention that part. Yeah, I have a 9 to 5. That's actually 8 to 5. I have an 8 to 5 day job. I'm a video game programmer at a company. So, yeah, that obviously takes up the majority of my time. Actually, honestly, I feel like it doesn't take up the majority of my time. Even though it takes up 8 hours of my day, that's still technically like not the majority of the time that I'm awake, right? Because I've only been sleeping like 6 hours, so that gives me what, 8, that gives me 10 extra hours. Maybe an hour of that dedicated to, eating, taking a shower, brushing my teeth. I still have 9 hours left of the day to do all kinds of stuff. My drive, it's less drive and more ADHD. I should check on. Oh, I've been done with this HIIT interval for a while now. I just didn't even notice. Perfect timing talking about ADHD. It's like a compulsion more than it is like a drive or even like a dedication. Because here's the thing. The opposite side of that is, as soon as I have lost interest in a project, you literally could not pay me to work on it. You literally could not pay me money to work on a project that I don't want to work on. Which is why I don't even accept money for projects that I do with other people, because, and it's been a genuine problem, like in my life, like from superiors and stuff. They're like, sometimes if you don't want to work on it, you just seem like you're just like, you don't put as much effort into it. I'm like, yeah, I know. Not that that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's definitely a medication for this, but oof, I'm so sweaty now. Okay, we're doing another 12-minute interval on the elliptical. But yeah, recently I've been having trouble because I have a lot of time in December after my birth anniversary, where I'm not gonna be able, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream or not, because it's like the holidays and stuff, right? I have no idea when I'm gonna have time to stream after, in like the later parts of December. So I'm kind of struggling with that. What kind of stuff I'm gonna do. I don't even think I'm gonna be at my house. I think I'm gonna be at my parents' house. Maybe I'll just stream like Animal Crossing or something. Oh God, it sounds like so much work to bring my capture card to my parents' house. Oh boy. I can't do another Muppet Lua arc, you guys. I just can't do it. I don't have it in me. I'm not strong enough. I'm not even strong enough to do 30 minutes to the elliptical. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I recently since basically the VTube Studio Hands app has come out, I've been having a lot of motivation to work on my Leap Motion Hands app. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. So I always want to give like an estimate of when I think something will be released, but I never hit it. So it's not a good idea for me to do that. Like I want to tell you that the Leap Motion app will be released this week, but for all I know, I'm getting tooth surgery on Thursday. So like, I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to work on it. I don't know how much, I don't even have a quantifiable amount of how much work I have left to do on it. Oof. I don't know how much motivation points I have left in it, if that makes sense. Like if this were a video game, I don't know how much energy points I have left before I get tired of the Leap Motion app again. I hate this. I hate my brain. It's so bad. It's such a stinky brain. Stinky brain. Gosh. Seeing the 3D model move is so funny. I'm glad I put this elliptical. I'm glad I showed the elliptical in the frame, because otherwise it'd be really weird. Oh, where's the music? Come on, guys. Come on, Epidemic Sound. What do I pay you for? But anyways, yeah, I've been in a good mood to work on stuff recently, as opposed to the slump I was in the last month or two before that. I think. I don't know. Ooh, I like the violin in this. Love me a good violin. The reason there are so many workout streams this week are because I ordered a bunch of like workout images from Skeb literally 3 months ago, and all of them delivered them on the same day. So I got all of them yesterday. So I was like, I guess I should do some workout streams to like show off these cool pictures I got. I think they're really cute though. I can't wait for you guys to see the other two. Well, you've seen one of them already actually on my schedule post. But yeah, we'll be getting Skebs. Look, Skebs are so addicting. They really are. It's not good. They're so addicting. And I have a friend too who like enables my addiction and I enable their addiction. It's not good. Oh, and Farah too, but Farah doesn't. Farah's a little tighter of budget, so 160 BPM. See, I thought 160 BPM was dying too, but chat informs me that 160 BPM is just fine. I mean, I think I'm just, because you have a lower heart rate the more healthy you are. I think I'm just messed up. I think I got bad body. I think I got bile in my veins. But I actually feel pretty fine, especially when I just talk all this much with chat. Sorry. Doesn't it seem high to you? But before, I had people in my chat being like, yeah, no, I get like 170. I'm like, that seems, I mean, in my brain, like 200 is like you are literally dying. Like in my brain, 200 is you are having a heart attack right now. So I feel like 160 is pretty close to that. 170 we're getting up to. I don't think I've quite reached the level of Ring Fit telling you to stop playing. Will they do that? Does Ring Fit tell you to stop playing if you get a high enough heart rate? Your heart rate caps at 120 for RFA. I mean, to be fair, there's also, I mean, there's a difference in the heart rate monitor that your Joy-Cons can give you and what a heart rate monitor can give you. It happened to Ina? That's so funny. I love Ina. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Whew. This is not epic music. I need epic music that's gonna make me keep going. See, here's the problem, Tom, you're swearing. My YouTube chat doesn't allow dirty swears. Getting winded standing during the VR streams. Oh, speaking of, I've been wanting to do a VR drawing stream. Oh, you got her beanbag in the mail? I've had her beanbag for a bit. And the funny thing is I already have a beanbag. And Ina's beanbag is just kind of like a weird size to do anything with because I like to like lay down in my beanbag. So what I did was Ina's beanbag is like the chair back to my beanbag. So I just like lay my head on it. No, I don't care if you swear in chat because YouTube is gonna block it anyways. So it's no skin off my back, honestly. I mean, I can read your swear messages, by the way. I can read them perfectly fine. So it's, if anything, it's kind of a, I don't want to say a weird way to send me DMs. Don't do that. That sounds bad. Oh, don't worry about it. I really don't care. Frankly, I'm of the mindset that generally speaking, if my chat can't literally AI moderate itself, then I need to do something about it. You know, did you know that YouTube doesn't filter usernames? And they don't consider the usernames when they're like filtering messages? So people have come into my chat with like absolutely obscene usernames, and I have to manually block them. Which is just such an oversight, I can't even begin to talk about that. I mean, how could you not think? Really weird. It's a really weird thing that YouTube does or doesn't do, I guess. I'm hoping that that's gonna be maybe one of the things that they just stealth fixed when they said they announced all these changes to YouTube gaming. So, I mean, YouTube is investing a lot more in like live streaming. I did a tweet thread, it's the wrong word. I did some tweets about this, but like part of the reason, a small part, maybe like 10% of the reason that I stream on YouTube is because there's like better discoverability, and also like YouTube as a platform for live streaming is still evolving. And yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of a little bit more interesting way for me to stream. It's not great just because of the way their API works. I would much prefer to work with the Twitch API. Oh, the things I could do as a Twitch streamer, but it's fine. That's why I have a Twitch account that I haven't streamed on in months, because people were getting on my case about streaming on both platforms and splitting my audience. So I just stream on YouTube now. I don't know that I would call this music epic. If anything, it's kind of chill. I wonder if it's gonna get more epic. Come on, music. Give me like a beat drop. This music that I have playing in my house is kind of not epic enough. I need an #epic, #gamer music. And the music is not providing that for me. Oh boy. I think I've already completed another set. Oh no, I have like 10 seconds left. Cool, okay, that's good. Ooh, but speaking of working on projects, I finished a project that I have been working on for over a year. Clapping, clap, 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 clap. And then pachi, 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 pachi to congratulate myself on completing this sewing project that I've been working on for over a year. So I get to sweep that out of my brain and make room for more projects. That's how it works, right? Put on epic rap battles of history. I used to have some of those memorized. When I was a kid. Oh, you're really bringing, you've unlocked my my covert training. I'm having a flashback. Oh my gosh, that era of YouTube. Shmo Yoho, who's still active, doing exactly the same thing. I admire them about that. What else? Oh, thank you. I love the confetti. Sorry I'm seeing it so late and reacting to it so late. But yeah, I kind of miss that era of YouTube where you could like post video replies. Oh my God. That era of YouTube is so wild. It really is. Let's bring that energy back. Where you didn't just like copy a format because there was no format to copy. A chamber in your mind has been uncovered in my mind palace. My mind palace. I'm like Sherlock Holmes over here. I love that meme. I wish I could move my hands right now and do that meme where he just like swipes things away in his brain. I want to see that image without all the effects on it. I want to see Benedict Cumberbatch just waving his hands around. You watch Twin Peaks split up into 10-minute chunks. I watched Sailor Moon split up into 7-minute chunks. 7-minute chunks. Actually, you know what? It was even worse. It was Sailor Moon split up into 6-minute chunks. So the way it worked was the first three parts were the episode. And the fourth part was like 45 seconds of the episode, and then the ending song. So you would have sometimes you couldn't find one of the parts, or one of the parts got taken down. So you'd have to and sometimes that was the fourth part, and that part actually ended up being super important. And then you might go on to the next episode, and you're like, why is Chibi Moon a tall lady in black? I don't know. I missed the last 45 seconds of the last episode. You know? And then Sailor Moon actually did have like those nuggets after the credits sometimes. So sometimes you had to find part 4 for that too. Absolutely atrocious. Just the words. And the way they were in 480p, well, honestly, less than 480p. Saying they were in 480p is being very generous. And then the way I downloaded them and made them into Sailor Moon AMVs. Actually, you want to know something sad? You want to know something really sad? I made Sailor Moon AMVs, but I just downloaded other people's AMVs so I could get the best footage from them, and I didn't have to find it myself. That's Oh, that's right. They weren't even 480p. They were 360 back in the day. They were 360. Oh my God, they really were. Watch is a strong word. I consumed some Sailor Moon episodes that were literally in 440p, and so you couldn't read the subtitles. The subtitles were like, a letter was a pixel. How could you possibly read that? I mean, so I just would watch it. It was like in Japanese. I was like, I can't understand this, but I get the vibe. I remember once I was on a trip with my family, and the newest episode of Tiger and Bunny came out, but I was in a place where like I didn't have access to Hulu, which is where the episodes were coming out. Like it was, you know, country blocked or whatever. So I just had to watch a raw version of the episode without the subtitles on some sketchy website and just kind of guess what happened, because it, like I think the episode before had like left off at a huge cliffhanger. So I was like, I have to watch this episode and I'm not gonna wait until we're home from our family trip. I refuse. So that was not helpful for me to watch the episode. I remember I like had a guess in my head about what the plot of the episode was, but then I actually watched it when I got home and I was like, wow, I wasn't even close to being correct. Wasn't even close. I'm pretty sure, oh my God, I've been running on the elliptical to like nothing. Like there's no setting on the elliptical right now. It's off. My elliptical is off. I've been running on it this whole time for the past like 10 minutes. I've just been so obsessed with talking with you guys. It's kind of nice to do these workout streams in the evening, because when I do them during the day, I only have a certain amount of time before I have to go back to work. But when I do them in the evening, it's unlimited time, really. We could go all night. We're not doing that. Just telling you right now, we're not doing that. But a full hour of workout, that's pretty darn good, huh? I mean, I haven't done that yet, but we're gonna do that. I could go another, wait, that's like almost 30 minutes. Do I have that in me? I don't know. Literally level 0 of my elliptical. Exactly. Yep. Now I'm just standing on my elliptical, like balancing. I wonder if there's some other exercise I could do that doesn't involve the elliptical, so I don't just sit here on the elliptical for a full hour, although I don't mind doing that either, honestly. 24-hour marathon stream. You know, the funny thing is, I've actually considered doing that. I've actually considered doing like a, you know, maybe one day if I get memberships or whatever turned on for my channel, I'll do like a subathon type thing, or like super chats or whatever I have. I'll do like a subathon type thing, but it's me exercising, so I just end up like dead at the end. I think that'd be pretty funny. But I have to make some sort of rule, like I'm allowed a break every certain amount of time or else I'll just die. Oh, you can see my heart rate going down as I just sit here doing nothing. I was kind of considering streaming after this also, because I want to work more on the Leap Motion Hands app, and that'd be kind of interesting to stream, but I don't know how tired I'll be after I step off this elliptical and then take a shower and make hot chocolate, because that's how my night's going. So maybe gorilla stream soonish after this, maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. I'll tweet about it if there is, so don't worry about it. But if you're not subscribed to me right now, maybe you should just subscribe. If you didn't like this video yet, maybe you should like the video. You know, I should like learn Pig Latin and then say all that in Pig Latin, so I just like subconsciously put it in your I'm starting another elliptical interval, by the way, so another 12 minutes. Just subconsciously like and subscribe. How can I implant the idea that people should subscribe to my channel and also like the live stream that they're watching subconsciously? Maybe I have like a giant watermark of like a very low opacity word over my stream that just says like and subscribe. I just have a whisper that randomly plays in the background of my stream that says like and subscribe. Here's an idea. Every time someone, oh, thank you for liking and subscribing. Subscribe. Whew. I like this music. It's very 80s beach or something. One of these days I want to do another dance stream where I like learn to dance on stream, but I want to be able to do it without having my VR headset on, and that's a lot of machinery work, actually. I actually have to go down to my makerspace and cut carbon fiber. So I have been putting that off. Like and subscribe. Audio jungle, I mean. Like and subscribe. Audio jungle. Oof. Oh man, it's almost the holidays. It is so funny to me that they put Black Friday into Animal Crossing. That is so funny to me. I mean, I don't know. That's just, there is a really weird dichotomy about Animal Crossing where there is this hugely capitalistic theming to it, but it's also just like about being chill and like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I would almost say it's a commentary on capitalism, but I know it's not. You've been playing again since the new update, and it feels nice to be able to love the game. I've been playing so much Animal Crossing. I had a work meeting today, and I played Animal Crossing the entire time. And it was awesome. I love Animal Crossing. I just did deep sea diving the whole 1 hour meeting. And I racked up so many bells. That was a good idea to play Animal Crossing during my meeting. Don't tell my employer. I'm gonna take such a nice bath after this. Soon, daily scrum will be conducted at the resident services. Oh my gosh. Honestly? Wait, that's something that people have literally done. Like this is a little bit different, but there was a high school, or was it a college? No, it was a college. There was a college who held a graduation in Animal Crossing. You were away from it for 1 year and 5 months? I have to say, I'm not proud of myself per se, but I only stopped playing in January. So I got almost a year in straight of playing Animal Crossing every single day. Because it is, after all, the only video game I care about. And as a video game developer, by trade, I have to like video games at least a little bit, I guess. Your alma mater held a graduation in Minecraft? Hey, what if we graduated in Minecraft? 3 months. Yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, I played Animal Crossing every single day for 2 years. I played Wild World every day for 2 years, I think, maybe more. And before Animal Crossing, I remember I played Sims every day for a year. And it rewired my brain in a not good way, such that I actually was like living my life like a Sim, and I could almost like visually see the like tasks I had to do. And I would just like shut my brain off and like subconsciously pretend I was a Sim and just go do my chores and stuff. In a lot of ways, that was by far the most productive or friction-free moment of my life as far as like motivation to do things and whatever. But at the same time, like, that's weird. I don't think human brains are supposed to do that or work like that. I don't think that's healthy. So when I started realizing I was doing that a lot, I stopped playing. But yeah, I would play Sims from the moment I got home from school, like through dinner. My parents were like, put your laptop away. I'm like, no, I'm playing Sims. Until I went to sleep. And then it was too, like, I couldn't, and then I would like hide my laptop underneath my sheets and read manga. Because I couldn't plug my laptop in under my sheets because it just got too hot. It would literally burn me. So I would just wait until my laptop ran out of battery and I would read manga. Oh, those were the days. All that wasted time, wasted potential. And now I'm a VTuber. Honestly, the number one greatest thing to come out of the pandemic is, I honestly think that like, quote unquote cringe culture is kind of dead. Like, when you live through a pandemic, you sort of realize that maybe people should just do what they like to do because you could die at any time. And we're at home anyways, so like if they're having fun on the internet, like that's literally all there is to do. So shut the hell up. Shut the hell up and sit down, bitch, or whatever that, sorry, I swear. What's that Phil, that Dr. Phil quote? How much time do I have left on this? Oh, still another like 6 minutes. Cringe and free. I may be cringe, but at least I'm free. But yeah, that's my outlook. I've never not done things because I thought people would think it's cringe. But I, as a very introverted person, have kept myself from doing things because I was scared of the social interaction. Lua breaking my own rules. Look, PG-13 allows me to say the F word once. Mom said that the film, what is it? The film distributors of America said that I can say the F word once and still be PG-13, okay? That was the entirety of your personality until you transitioned. I don't know which part you were talking about. I don't know which part we were talking about. This is why I hate chat. I hate latency. It's bad. Can we just like beam streams directly into our brains, 0 latency? Can we just all like learn telekinesis and I like shoot out a tweet like, hey guys, I'm astral projecting in 30 minutes. Come join me. Right? Let's get that going. Let's get that energy going. I'm so tired. You forgot. Latency makes it so hard to talk with chat. Now, to be fair, I actually have a set. I can go one setting lower in my latency settings, but I'm just sort of nervous about that because then it starts, you know, the text starts getting a little worse. So saying the F word once. I have a friend who's kind of like that. She's like, I don't swear because then it's more impactful when I do, which like, you're not wrong. Or you can be free. Or maybe you were talking about, because I talked about how socially introverted I am. Speaking of that exact thing, Farah and me were talking about RuneScape today, and she was like, oh, I love RuneScape. She's like, I used to play RuneScape Classic all the time. And I was like, yeah, I've never played it. And she's like, what? You've never played RuneScape? It seems like it's like exactly up your alley. And I was like, see, here's the thing you don't understand though. It's a multiplayer game, which means that it involves social interaction. And she's like, you don't have to do social interaction. I'm like, no, you don't understand, Farah. The fact that there are people around you means that social interaction is a possibility. And that's absolutely unacceptable. Avoiding cringe and caring about too much. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. I know a lot of people who suppress themselves in fears of being cringe, and it bums me out. I think think it's generally like a young person thing, like a kid thing. Like middle school beats you down, and then you're afraid of being cringe, and then you're suppressed all of high school, and then in college, you get dug back out again. I think that's generally speaking how it goes. But anyways, yeah, I've never played RuneScape because it's a multiplayer game. I'm afraid, you're talking to a person who's afraid to comment on YouTube because that means people can reply. So I will avoid all social interactions if possible. I'm much better about it now though. Like I called the dentist today of my own volition. No one had to force me to do it. That's serious character development. I wasn't even able to do that like a year ago. That's pretty good. I think I've already finished my, yep. Okay, we're done. We're done with the elliptical for today. Oops. We're done with the elliptical for today. Okay. Anyways, like I said, surprise girl stream, maybe. Actually, honestly, I'm feeling a little bit tired, so I'm gonna say it's probably not gonna happen, but we'll see how the hot chocolate makes me feel and the bath and stuff. But if not, there'll be another one of these workout streams tomorrow at 1 p.m. PST. We're not in PDT anymore, in PST now. PST. And so I will definitely see all of you there, right? And I'm gonna probably leave and watch a bunch of VTuber streams after this. So I hope all of you have a wonderful morning, a wonderful evening, a wonderful afternoon, a wonderful night. And it's only Monday. So we got the rest of the week ahead of us. We have so much time. You know, honestly, like when I'm in the middle of a big project and all I want to do is work on it, a part of me is kind of excited for Mondays because it means I have a whole nother week ahead of me. I have a whole nother week left on this planet in which to do the things I want to do. So let me walk back over to my computer and end the stream. Okay. Glitchy face, glitchy face. You can see me walking. What if I like do a little walking? Oh, look, I'm so gracefully walking and not just glitching around like I was before. Okay, I'll see you all tomorrow. Or maybe tonight, probably tomorrow. Night.